Good evening, everybody. This is Anthony from Traders Ultimate Edge. So, of course, we've all been aware of the news over the weekend of the spread of the new variant of coronavirus, and I'm sure you all have been hearing about it if you watch the news or whatever. So, keep in mind as you watch the news and you watch the markets, we really have no actual data about this yet. All we really can go on as far as the markets are concerned is history. And as I showed you guys last week, during Delta variant, the market pulled back slightly and then went to all-time highs. Pulled back, all-time highs. Pulled back, all-time highs. So if we superimpose that over this situation, a little bit deeper pullback because, 50 mutations sounds scary. Little bit deeper pullback, and then what? All-time high. So all we can really do is go by the past when we're trying to predict the future of the market. Now, this week, hopefully, we'll get some clarification as to whether existing vaccines, existing treatments are they are successful with this variant of coronavirus. I'm betting on the side that they are. I saw an article from BioNTech. It was quoting one of their reps, and I think it may have been Pfizer. It's one of the two, where they're talking about how even if the vaccine isn't effective, they can adjust the vaccine and have bottles shipping of their new vaccine within 100 days because they've already done all the development work and everything. They just have to adjust a little bit. I'm not a doctor, but that was the gist of the article that I read. And I'm sure you can find that if you look around online. I shared it with my clients, so they've seen it. So the not pharmacies, the medical companies that develop the vaccines are in a position to work very quickly on this. We do have some new treatments coming out. There's the pill from Pfizer and the pill from Merck, which are still awaiting FDA approval. Both of those, I think, will be a catalyst in the market if we're still down in the doldrums by the time those arrive. And here's kind of my thoughts. I've got this pulled up right now. This is a few hours after futures opened. We do see a pop off the open. And what's more interesting, though, to me is crude oil. Oops, look at this. If I can find the right screen. Here it is. I've actually been trading these futures tonight. That's why I have it pulled up. Crude oil with a big pop right here, over 4%. And crude oil, and the market in general, but it especially trades off of what is demand and supply situation going to look like 6 to 12 months from now. And with the drop down in prices so low, they're expecting OPEC to cut supply, I believe. So this is going to get pushed back up. And also, they're looking at the future and, futures, right? And over here as well, we have this big pop right off the open. It just seems to me, if I was big money and I was managing one of these funds that trades in either oil or trades in ES futures, I'm buying. I'm buying this dip. Now, I may not be buying my whole position, and in fact, I am accumulating SPY calls. I am trading oil. I don't have my whole position yet, but I am accumulating. I teach our clients to trade in tiers, and I've got my tier 1 is usually 33%, and I have that in oil, which I added last Friday. So, that's what I think is going to be going on down at these lower prices. I think there will be accumulation. So we could very well see a day of chop, maybe 2 days of chop, and then a move upward as it accumulates in these areas. But a lot of it's going to be news driven. Keep in mind, a lot of fear and panic over this variant, as it's reflected in the markets at least, is not fact based. It is not fact driven. I was reading another article from coming out of South Africa, and it was one of the doctors that's dealing with this variant directly, and they say that there is no indication of increase in severity of the disease. No indication increase of severity. They said most people are being treated at home, and they complain of the usual fever and aches, that sort of thing. Um, and if anybody's wondering, yes, I have had COVID. If anybody's wondering, so none of it's really fact based. We just have to sit back, wait for a few more details to come out, and position ourselves as best we can. If we can position ourselves to take advantage of that move back up in the market when it comes, we could, I hate saying this because it kind of jinx it, but we could even hit a home run on, SPY calls or something, right? Or oil, UCO calls. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts heading into this week. As always, I will keep a sharp eye on the markets. And of course, this week, thank you to everybody who's been with me for the last several months as we have moved toward, actually, the last almost 5 months at this point. As we move toward launching live, finally, tomorrow, we are launching live and we're starting to take new customers, new clients into Traders Ultimate Edge, and advertising will start next week as well. So thank you all very much, and I appreciate it. All right, thanks everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.